Hi, I'm Ralph Bass, author of the book Back to the Future, a commentary on the book of Revelation. Let's talk today about the author of the book of Revelation and the time it was written. Evangelicals generally believe that John the Apostle wrote the book of Revelation, although that's denied by some, primarily liberals. It's pretty much conceded in the evangelical camp for a variety of reasons. The date, however, is open to a great deal of discussion. The majority of evangelicals date it sometime in the 90s, toward the end of John's life. Others, and myself included, date the book of Revelation in the early to mid-60s. And there are a variety of, I think, sound reasons for that. First of all, there are various authors, ancient as well as recent scholars, who put the book of Revelation, in fact, put all of the books of the Bible before the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. Now that makes actually a great deal of sense, for the simple fact that in not one of the books of the New Testament do we have any mention to the destruction of Jerusalem, and that would occur, that is, a mention would certainly be made in the Christian world, in the Jewish world, if that had occurred. And so it's just beyond comprehension, so to speak, to think that Jerusalem could have been destroyed by the Roman armies, and nobody mentioned it. However, it is mentioned in the book of Revelation, but only prophetically so. And so, as prophecy, it would have to be before that event in the early to mid-60s. There are a variety of reasons why we should consider this. For instance, in the book of Revelation, we do have the temple and the city of Jerusalem referred to. And yet if the temple and the city of Jerusalem are destroyed, they would not be referred to. So that's an indication that when this book was written, it was not yet destroyed. Also in the book of Revelation, we appear to have persecution coming primarily from the Jewish community. And yet after the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70, persecution primarily came from the Roman world. So the source of persecution gives a great deal of credibility to the early date of Revelation. Now there is a historical political setting in the book of Revelation. We read in the book of Revelation, "Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. They are 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. And when he comes, he must remain a little while." Now, a great deal of attention has been given to these various men, and there are a variety of possibilities suggested by various authors. However, I do think the best recommendation comes from the 5 that have fallen, starting with Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar, Tiberius Caesar, Gaius Caligula, and Claudius. The one that is would be Caesar Nero, and then the one that has not yet come is Galba, and he is to reign a little while, which in fact was only about 6 months. And that accords well with history. So that's a strong indication that the book of Revelation had an early date. Now the time references found in the book of Revelation are important because there are 10 of them which say things like this. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave him to show his bondservants the things which must soon take place. I would draw your attention to the soon take place. For the time is near, we read in Revelation 1:3. I am coming quickly in 2:16. I am coming quickly, again, in 3:11. And altogether 10 such comments in the book of Revelation. Now, if he's coming quickly, well, and soon, and near, when did this take place? The only historical event that fits a judgment coming of Jesus Christ would be the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70. And those that believe that the book of Revelation has not seen fulfillment are looking for a fulfillment in the future in the face of the fact that he said he was coming soon and his time was very near. So an early date before the destruction of Jerusalem, I think, is supported by these proximity verses. Now that's a good introduction to the date of the book of Revelation. In dispute, of course, but nevertheless, I think supported with a greater degree of data by an early date, somewhere around 63 or 64, when, of course, these phrases soon and near and such like had meaning, because I don't think they have much meaning 2,000 years later. So we'll move on to another video in just a few minutes. Thank you. Bye.